Yes, students. So, good morning to all of you. Today, we will continue with our chapter Industry. Students, in Industry chapter, I already explained you about the, we can say, types of industries on the basis of their raw material and on the basis of their size. So, today we have to start over here from that topic, industries on the basis of their ownership. Industries on the basis of their ownership. Okay, what we will see now? Industries on the basis of their ownership. Students, on the basis of the ownership. Ownership means who is the owner of that particular industry or who is operating that industry. On that basis, we can divide the industries into the four parts. How many parts we can divide them? We can divide them into the four parts. First one is their private sector industry. First one is their private sector industry. Second one is their public sector industry. Third one is their joint sector industry. And the fourth one is their, that is cooperative sector. Cooperative sector industry. Look at here and try to understand the things very properly. First we will see the private sector industry. Which are the private sector industries? Private sector industries are those industries which are operated by the individual or the group of individual. Like suppose you are there, Aryan is there, Aryan make his one industry, Aryan operated his industry. Now he will do the partnership with his friends only. Aryan is there, Abhay is there, Aman is there, Siddharth is there. But all of the individuals are only there, they only operated that industry or they will only become the owner of the industry. That type of industries are known as the private industries. So we can say private industries are those industries which are operated by the individuals. Okay, individuals or the group of individual. And the example here we can give, just like we can say private sector industries. As I told you ki many of the industries are there, just like Reliance is there. Reliance is the type of private industry, private sector industry, because that is only operated by the individual. ICI Bank is there, many others are there. Now next we will see public sector industry. In public sector industry, students, you can understood any of the industry which is operated by the government. What is the public sector industry? Public sector industries are those industries which are operated or we can say which are owned by the government. That we can say public sector or the state industries. Here we can say examples are there. Hindustan Astronautic Limited. Hindustan Astronautic Limited. Except that here you can say Steel Authority of India Limited. These are the industries which are directly operated by the government. Third one, joint sector industry. In joint sector industry, what will happen now? In joint sector industry, individual plus government, they will operate together. Joint sector industry will operated by the government also plus individual also. Like suppose Siddharth is there who has his industry. Now government also become the partner of Siddharth. Matlab that industry that is operating by Siddharth and the government both. That type of industries are known as the joint sector industries, where we have the, like we can say, partnership or owners of the government and the individual both. Now last one is their cooperative sector industry. Cooperative sectors industries are those industries which are operated by the individual also, except the individual who are the suppliers over there. Who are the suppliers over there plus the workers of the industry. Matlab suppliers who are supplying, like suppose I have a chocolate industry. I am producing the chocolate over there. You come to me and said ki ma'am, we are like supplying the milk to you for making the chocolate, and we also want the partnership in the industry. I said okay, come, we will become partner. Now my workers will come and said to me ki we are also working over here, we want a little bit percentage in the partnership. I said okay, you all also come. So where the individual, their suppliers and their workers, they all will come together to become the partner and all. That type of industries are known as the cooperative industry. Amul, the full form of Amul is Anand Milk Union Limited. That is the type of cooperative industry. You listen his tagline like Amul Doodh Pita Hai India or Amul the Taste of India. That is the type of the cooperative industry. And Amul, it has its own full form, Anand Milk Union Limited. Okay. So in this sense, students, we can divide the industry on the basis of their ownership into the four parts. First, private sector, which is operated by the individual. Second one, public sector, which is operated by the government. Joint sector, which is operated by government plus individual both. And the last one is there, cooperative, which can be operated by the individual plus their suppliers and their workers. So I hope the types of industries is clear to you all. We can divide here the industries on the three bases. First, on the basis of their raw material, there we see agro-based industry, mineral-based industry, marine-based industry and forest-based industry. Then we see industry on the basis of their size. In that we see small scale industry or cottage industry where they are working with their hand, small amount of investment they are doing, their production is very less, number of workers are also very less. And the large scale industry, there we see number of workers are more, investment is more over there, and except the investment we can say the production which they are making over there, that is also more, you know. And last one we see on the basis of ownership, their private sector, public sector, joint sector and cooperative sector. So I hope all of these are clear to you all. Now we will come to our next topic. Our next topic is there, factors affecting location of the industries. Now what is our next topic? Factors affecting the location of industry. Which are factors over there which can affect the location of the particular industry. अब ऐसा तो है नहीं कि at night you will feel कि I have to make the industry और सुबह उठ के जाके industry बना लिया. No, it can't be, because many of the factors are there which should be required to make any of the industries. Let's see the factors. First factor we can say that is the raw material. First factor which will affect over there, that is the raw material. मतलब we can establish our industry in that particular area where easily we can get the raw material. मतलब ऐसा थोड़ी है like you will go in the forest and there you are making your industry, raw material कहाँ से लाओगे? Any of the industry if you are making, so definitely raw material is required, and from where you will get the raw material? So for that we have to see कि we will establish our industry in that particular area where raw materials should be we can get easily. Okay. Next is there labor. Labor means we can say workers. Okay. So वैसा थोड़ी like in your industry you people are only doing work. If any industry we are making, so definitely we require the people, we require the labor. So we have to make our industry in that area where easily we can get the labor. Okay. Where easily we can get the labor. Labor can come easily to our industry. Third one is there capital. What do you mean by capital? Capital means money भाई, पैसे, money. Money तो definitely जो हवा में तो industry बननी नहीं है, definitely we require the money. If you will feel कि I have all the factors but money I not have, so it is impossible कि you can make industry over there. For making any of the industry, definitely we require the money. Okay, now next is their market. Now if you will see market, so we can say whenever we are making any of the industry, it should be required ki market should be nearby areas. Otherwise how you will sold out your production, how you will sell your production over there. So for selling the production into the market, it is very much required your industry should be located nearby the market area. So easily you can sell out your products. Now next factor is there, that is the transport. Next factor, that is the transport, and here transport we can say we are making the industry in that area where transport facilities should be there, transportation should be there. Otherwise सिर पे उठा के थोड़ी लेके चलेंगे, नहीं ना. तो for that it should be there कि we are making our industry in that area where easily we can get the transport facility. Maybe it is the railways, roadways, waterways, any kind of transport facility. But transport facility should be there. Except that next you will see that is the land. Land तो definitely required. Without land तो where you will make your industry, on the air? No, it is not possible. We have to make the industry on the land only, and because of that it is required कि land should be there. Land is also one of the very important factor which we required for our industry. After the land, the last one which we will see, that is the power. Power means electricity, that is also definitely required, because in your industries that will not happen na, ki without the machineries and all we can do work. Without machineries we can't, like we can say, work over there, and machineries can't work without the power. So for this it is required over there ki machineries will work with the power, so power should be there. So the factors which will affect the location of the industry, that is raw material, labors, capital, money, market, transport, land and power. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you all. Now we will come to our next topic, and our next topic is there, that is the industrial system. Industrial system. What is industrial system, that we will see. Students, here we have to relate this topic with our previous chapter topic where we study about the agriculture. Where we study about the agriculture, there we see agriculture system is just like the computer system where we have input, we have to use that input, then we have to do the processing, and finally as a crop we are getting our output. So here also same thing is there. Here we are using input in the industrial system also. Then processing is happening over there. And then finally we are getting our output. Now question will be there, ma'am, what is input, how we are doing the processing, or what output we are getting. Like suppose all the capital, labor, raw material, okay, capital, labor, raw material, except that we can say machineries, etc., whichever we are using over there, that all are known as the input of the complete industry. And after that, activity which we are doing in the industry, from the raw material to its finishing product. Okay, activity which we are doing over there for the product from its raw material to the finishing product, that is the part of the processing. And finally whatever the manufacturing product is prepared with us, or finally whatever the finishing product is prepared with us, that is our output. Like suppose you have any textile industry, in that textile industry you getting the raw material as like cotton, labor you have, machinery you have, and after that spinning, weaving, ginning, okay, except that stitching and all work is going on as the processing. And finally the trousers, shirt, pant, frock, any kind of like textile which you get in that industry, that is your output. Understood the thing? So in this manner we can say industrial system is also just like the computer system where we have to give input, processing is happening over there, and finally as the manufacturing product we are getting our output. Now come to the next topic. Our next topic is there industrial reason. Our next topic is there, that is industrial region. Region means like area it is there, and industrial means we can say where industries are there. So students, in industrial region we can say where many of the industries will emerged over there, will established over there close to each other. That is known as the industrial region. Okay. Or we can say the clusters of the industries together at the same place for the common benefits, that time it is known as the industrial region. Okay. And except that we can say major industrial region, if you will see in the world where the major industrial region is located, major industrial region, it is located in the north, western North America. Okay, western North America it is located, except that we can say western and central Europe, and except that we can say Eastern Europe, and finally at last Eastern Asia. Finally at last Eastern Asia. So these are the some of the areas over there where we found the industrial region, or we can say the clusters of industries which we found over there. Look at once again, western North America matlab western part of North America, western and central Europe, eastern Europe, and the eastern Asia. These are the areas where we found the industrial clusters. Okay, or industrial region we can say. Now student, next topic, next video we will discuss how these industrial regions are working, and the next topic that we will discuss in our next video. Okay, I hope you understood the things. If you not have any doubt, that you can ask me in doubt counter. Chaliye, thank you, have a nice day.